where's the garden?
Well, we're
6 miles
sort
round,
of,
isn't it?
yeah, it's a bit of a walk.
'Cause this is all done, isn't it?
No, yeah, this has nothing to do with us. We're actually in the other road next door.
We're in the other road
Yes.
next door. Something wrong with the directions then, obviously.
No, this is the access.
Oh, great.
So this is your work area, isn't it? Beautiful and shady.
Is this it?
No, that's it there, through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
Very optimistic view you're having.
I feel like the dark. I feel
Look,
stress
big
coming on me
magnolia.
already.
Which one is it, Charlie?
I think it's this one here, with this lovely white potato vine.
He could have painted the fence, couldn't he? Could have coated it. Oh, look at
Picky
this.
you, aren't you?
Get out of bed on the wrong side this morning.
Well, actually, I did, yeah. I did.
Did
No,
you?
Yeah, I did, because I put my foot in the potty.
Good morning.
Good morning, Richard.
Morning.
Welcome to Little Tokyo. Come through.
Yeah, sure.
Look at this,
Yeah.
man that's prepared.
Must be the Boy
Excellent.
Scout.
Boy Scout.
Oh, it's
Here we
very mature.
It's a little
Hello.
Japanese jungle.
Who's this then?
This is Richard on the left
Hello, Richard.
and Arthur, German Arthur on the right.
Hello, Arthur.
So-
we got Richard,
Richard,
and
and
Arthur. Richard, Richard
Confusing.
and Arthur, and Tommy. Now, this garden's going to be a nightmare for you because we want to keep most of the plants.
Oh, isn't that a surprise?
Yeah. Now, we're surprising your wife.
Miho.
Miho.
Yes.
And
So-
she's Japanese.
She's Japanese and comes from Kyushu, which is the southern island.
And where's she gone?
She's gone to York
Right.
with Yoko, Arthur's wife.
Right. Now, what would... Now, I'm having real problems. Miho.
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 Yeah.
What would she like from the garden?
A sort of natural, sort of Japanese sort of feeling. So
Right.
something where you sort of come out and just relax and sort of after a hard day at work and get back to nature.
Right, well, hopefully this might vaguely be it.
Wow.
So there you go. But as it's upside down, I'll let Tommy describe it.
That's amazing.
Right, well, obviously, this is going to be a shed.
Oh, okay, for
Yeah.
our pottery,
Yes.
hopefully.
So it's going to be a
A potting
pottery
shed.
shed.
A potting shed.
No, it's a pottery
pottery
shed.
That's all right, it's a
potting.
gag. You ruined me gag now.
But I want the doors to actually slide sideways, which will then sort of create a screen. That's
Lovely.
good space-wise, isn't it? Will's not so
Is he crying?
Frowning.
frowning.
And what are these?
Well, these are stepping stones running through gravel, and we've got some monoliths like this.
Wow, brilliant.
And planting through it, and then a big pond with an island in the centre.
So, what?
These are stepping stones.
Let's just hold it. Let's just hold up, man. Put the brakes in here a minute now. Let me just get this right. So, me and Willie, we've got to build this shed
No.
with sliding
No.
doors.
Charlie and I are going to build the shed.
Are we?
Yeah. And with the help of Richard and
Right.
Richard and Arthur.
Your biggest problem, though, is when, because of the access.
I know what my biggest problem is. And I'm looking at it actually.
You may have some Japanese viewers because obviously it's going to be a Japanese theme. So, and they may not know who you are.
Right.
So I've done your names in Japanese.
Oh.
So there you go. There's Tommy, and it's this way up. I've given you an arrow. So Tommy. So you can stick that on you. You've got. So we know who you are.
Right.
Now, where did the researchers catch up with me?
When we were pretending to play tennis.
Pretending to play tennis.
Yeah, 'cause-
you just like to look good in
Well,
the
I'm good. I mean,
outfits.
I'm really good. But I mean, I just don't like to.
Ah, typical man.
Can't
but
wait
when-
to see that then.
But obviously, if I look too good, and it sort of shows me up, so I just pretended to look really bad.
Sounds like one of my lines.
It's just the care inside of me coming out.
Richard, a backhand cross-court return. Miho's blistering forehand reply deep. Richard's forehand into the net. Richard's using his underarm first service and, oh, it's too good for Miho. And now for the customary post-match interview.
Hi there, I'm sorry to trouble you.
Hi.
I'm just doing a bit of research for London's parks about
All right.
kind of leisure facilities in the area. I see you've been playing tennis. Is there any other activities in the park that you like to do? Obviously not late at night, but
We go for a little walk, don't we? So,
Yeah,
but it's quite. I mean, it's quite a nice open space, isn't it?
It's really quiet and
Yeah. Watch the squirrels.
watch the squirrels. Wildlife's just
I know,
wonderful in these
scary,
London
isn't
parks, isn't it? Excellent. Okay, well, thank you very much.
All right
Have a
then.
good day.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Come on.
There.
Sling it right up the other end. This drain's a bit smelly, by the way, guys.
Is it? It's not just you.
Richard doesn't like this.
This is a ceanothus. It's a bit big here, isn't
That's
it?
been cut back and grown back again.
Again. And then
But we do like, this is a white camellia, which
right,
is beautiful.
which is very Japanese,
very Japanese,
Chinese.
and that's the sort of pink
right.
camellia.
So
And these,
keep those.
these would be nice to keep. They're beautiful.
Got some really nice lily of the valley there
Yeah,
as
that
well.
sort of came up really nice last year.
Nicely scented. Oh, look at these
The shed can go.
anemones.
They're pretty.
They are, aren't they? It's sort of semi-double one. Having identified what to keep, now it's a case of out with the rest to make room for what we're going to be bringing in.
Morning, how are you?
Very well, sir. Very well.
Shall I get up on the lorry?
No, you're all right. There's a way of doing it easier. All right, nothing.
It's a fair size shed, this, isn't it?
10 by 8.
You sure it's not a community hall that you're delivering?
Wow, that is fantastico.
Perfect for this garden, isn't it?
It is. That's going to be stunning. So what do you think, Richard?
Well, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Do you think Mihor's going to like
I
it?
love it. What is it called?
Ilex crenata. It's a holly.
Is it?
It is.
You get the handle, we need to swing that round. Down on the floor, Will. That's it. You know what I always say? If there's a will, there's a way.
So how
like
did
pot.
you meet Mihao?
She was my teacher.
Teacher in what?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah, she was.
So was that over here? 'Cause
No,
you
in Japan. Because I lived in Japan I went over in 1992.
You'll be in Japan if you tread on those
Oh,
anemones,
sorry.
mate. You went over to Japan when?
1992.
And then how's your shed demolition going?
It's all ready. For the second
Okay,
phase.
drop that down that way.
Right, should we lift this out?
Yeah. That's better. This is going to be a nice little sun trap here. And it does look like we've been slightly blessed, what with the lovely weather. We've got lovely loamy soil. So it's nice and easy to dig, drains well, holds on to nutrients, but it doesn't get all claggy. And the plants like it.
Right, it's 20 to 1 on day one. We're confined out here to our little sanctuary. This is our work area, isn't it, Will? Yes. They won't let us in the garden, there's too much work going on there. They're doing all the clearing, out a bit, Will. And we're obviously doing the more refined construction work.
Right, wait a minute.
This old shed wasn't big enough to easily house a potter's wheel, and it's gone a bit rotten at the bottom anyway. Was it here when you moved in?
It was.
I didn't want to save the anemones.
Oops.
It was well past its sell-by date, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It's not as heavy as it normally is, Tommy. It's
No,
big.
we've only got one beam in it to keep it
That
light.
was Holly in my face then. Wait.
Hold on, come over here. You come over to the fence, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Come to me a couple of inches, Tom.
On the wrong side. Charlie, I know you're supposed to talk to the plants, you know you're supposed to cuddle them.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that Thomas Walsh.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm Stuart.
Hi, Stuart.
I'm the vicar of Christchurch.
Well, thank you very much for letting us use this entrance here.
No problem, it's a pleasure. Anything for the BBC.
Ah, yes, that's the right thing to say. No, it's
So how long is it going to take you?
you've not watched the show? Come on now, you can't lie. Now you can't lie.
I saw it in the days of Titchmarsh.
Oh, right. Gone off you all of a sudden.
So this is the pond. That's going to be a marginal shelf with the island about here-ish. And then we got the deep bit down here for the lilies. And then up here, there's another little shallow bit which I'm going to put some rocks in so all the insects and creepy crawlies can get in and out.
Right, now I'll explain to you what I've done here. If I take this is the shed base. We'll fix the batten to the back of the deck, and then we'll fix these 4-inch posts which are treated to the back of the deck, and they sit on this batten. We've also got a block there and a block there set in the floor, and there's 3 of these, and those are going to bear the weight of the shed. Now we've had to run these timbers this way because they've got to run at right angles to the struts, the supports for the floor, which you see here, and that's the actual floor decking itself. So when you put it like that, drops down, it's well supported, takes my weight, and it keeps it off the floor, off the ground, and it allows air to circulate underneath, which ventilates the area, so this shouldn't rot.
Right then, let's get this hair pond filling, because I think it could take some time. One, two, three.
Time check. It is now 20 past 5 on day 1. Not a stone laid. Ah, bless him. Willie's got a new mixer. Don't know whether you see it. He's out there, he's stroking it. He's washed it 3 times, he hasn't even used it yet.
Hope it's going to be as clean as that tonight when we're finished. I do know you, that's why I'm saying.
I'll wash it up after me. Thank you.
Got some water lilies here that are already potted up. This one's called Gonia, or its common name is Snowball. Mainly because it has a very round, fat flower and it never totally opens up. Gets to about 2 foot, 2'6" spread. I'm just bunging these in overnight so that they sort of adjust to the pond. And this one here is called Sue. The nice thing about this Sue one, it has very pretty flecked leaves, but as they get older, they bleach out like that.
That's good.
Oh, oh, coming! Oh, ah. So can we?
Are you bored or something? Morning.
Good morning. Oh,
Good morning. How are you?
Did you sleep in there? Did you?
We're just holding on to it in case it fell down.
Just put it on top of that
Yeah.
one, that's it.
Okay. Look at that. We'll pave before you with boards, Arthur. Aren't you the lucky one? So did you speak to Yoko last night?
No, I sent her a message.
And? They're having a good time?
They're having a good time. No suspicion so far.
Good.
Good.
Arthur, how comes you've only texted Yoko? I mean, she's on it. Why haven't you spoke to her on the phone?
Well, I think Mio can be very suspicious, so Yoko told me it's better to text her in German, so...
Oh, so
That's
she
just-
wouldn't be able to read it anyhow.
That's right.
Oh, the plan.
So is Miha always suspicious?
She's obviously it's quite strange for her to sort of go away without me, and Yoko loves London, so she's saying, well, why is Yoko coming all the way to Britain to go to York? Although York is a lovely place, but she likes to go to shows and that. So she was strange about that. But apart from that, not really.
No.
Not really.
How's she likely to react when she comes back?
She may cry.
Do you think
She'll
But
be
she
quite
won't,
shocked.
she
She
won't
won't-
scream. She may jump on Tommy.
Does she watch Ground Force?
Hey, Tommy! Hey!
Things are looking up.
The future looks bright.
Right. Well, there'll be no future unless we get working. Come on, guys.
Right,
Okay. So I'll go past it, and if you reversed in. Yeah, I'll do that.
Brilliant. Let's get going.
If you're wondering who the two extra bods are, there are electricians, because we've got to have special power there for not only the pond pump but also the wheel, the potter's wheel, and a bright light in there so they can see what they're doing.
Be a good or a bad thing.
What's this?
Seeing what you're doing on the potter's wheel.
Definitely lean it backwards. But you get the general idea.
When you're laying broken or random stone, particularly natural stone, doesn't really matter what sort of shape or size it is. Once you've bedded it on a normal mortar bed, 4 sharp sand, 2 soft sand, 1 cement. To finish it all off, to make a real nice job of it, you have to do what we call a bit of dress pointing. And that's 3 parts soft sand, 1 part cement, and not a very wet mix, a sort of a sticky mix like clotted cream. Then just pop it in, flatten it, roughly flatten it like this, and then leave it for about half an hour, and then you take the edge of your pointing trowel and you just run it around the outside of the stone. Go around each individual stone, form a little bit of a point, and then just flatten off the ridge, just like that. There you are. So the idea, the effect you're trying to create, is if you've got a sea of mortar and then you drop these stones into them and it bubbles up around the side.
Now, to make this island, Tommy suggested, and it's a really good idea, to put a bag of sand in first and then put the rocks on top of it, because there's going to be a big heavy monolith, and the sand you can mould so it fits the rock, so it ends up level. And then the monolith goes on top of that, and then I'm going to make a planting bay here with a hoster in.
Ooh, there's a bit of a gap in there. Right, Mr. Walsh. Does that look the right way around to you?
Yes.
Tommy, what's sort of good time for the 2 girls to get back?
Well, it's 20 to 12 now. I'm going to need, I say, about another hour for the pointing. A couple of hours on the deck to finish that off. What time have you got a plan to come back?
You're probably looking at the latest 6 would be pushing it. Otherwise, they're going to start getting suspicious, I think.
Hello. Well, 6 would be fine for us, I think.
6, would you want to
I'll
go
just
for
check
6?
with Kirsty and Charlie. Kirsty, 6 all right for you?
I think we'll be finished.
What's that?
We're going to be finished by 6, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you just say, ask your cord to phone you when you get to King's Cross, and then phone when she gets to Parsons Green,
All right.
and then we'll pick her up from the tube station. Yeah?
All right.
Good.
We'll be done.
This is a Dryopteris, and it's a hardy fern. There's quite a lot of different varieties of hardy ferns around now, some really pretty ones. And this one's got a much more divided leaf than normal. And it'd be great here because, as you can see, with the soil running into the pond, it's actually soaking up the moisture. So the fern will be in its element there. And it will contrast nicely with the monolith, which I'm going to put about there.
Oh, you can't beat a good cup of tea. Someone's phone, that is. Ah, Willie's phone.
Any more cleats?
That's Hollywood calling. Now they found out that Willie can speak, they've got a role for him out there. But he's debating whether he should go or not because he's got a brand new mixer here. What can they offer him to compare with that?
Right, what we're doing is we've painted the two doors over there a nice light buttermilk colour, so that'll contrast to the black, and then we're prettying them up with bits of bamboo, and they're going to slide that way. Ready?
Yeah.
Right. That's all the pointing done. But see, that looks nice, doesn't it, Will, now?
That's a grand job, Tom.
See, that's the art of good pointing, isn't it? You can take any rough old bit of stone, as long as you do a nice bit of decorative pointing, it looks what we call the bee's knees.
もしもし、ミホ？リチャードです。今どこ？あ、もっと早いね。あ、そっか、そっか、キングスクロスね。うん。はい、じゃあ後でまた電話する。はい。あ、じゃあ一応キングスクロスから電話して、あとまたパーソンスクリート、まあエルスコートで電話してみじゃない？分かった？はい、じゃあバイバイ。バイバイ。
I bet there's absolutely nobody there and you're just being Harry Dash on the phone.
All right.
It was very impressive though, wasn't it?
I understood the last two words.
Bye bye. And
Bye-bye.
Chelsea.
And
Chelsea
King's Cross.
and King's Cross.
And Parsons Green.
And chutney, whatever. Indian restaurant.
So what's the time then?
3:15. Come on,
What's that in Japanese?
Circle anga. What? 3:45?
Yeah.
4時15分前.
It's that time, Tommy. See what happens then. Bang! Oh! Oh, it's a little bit too vigorous, that. Thank you.
You've got to tie the other one up at the top as well. This one's ready to go. What do we think that was?
Give us a ring when you get to Earl's Court, and then we'll come and meet you. And I'll meet you where I dropped you off a couple of days ago.
Do you know what's hitting on?
Those bolts.
Yeah, the nuts should be on the outside.
Half an hour, Tommy?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just hurry up so we can get this door off.
Here. Is this dry?
Have you got a cable?
She's going to see us. Go that way.
Mind the step. One step. Down. Down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Just open your eyes.
What?
We've been very busy. Do you like it? Here, come and have a look, Yoka.
Beautiful. You knew it! Wow. What can I say?
Do you like it?
Yes, that's beautiful. I can't believe it.
Riha?
It can't be that bad, Miho.
Do you like it?
Yes.
That's why Yoko and Arthur came over. That's why we sent Yoko to York.
Yeah.
They've known about everything for weeks.
It's a brilliant conspiracy, wasn't it?
Oh, Miho, do you go through and see them?
Oh, Miho. I thought you liked surprises. I think you might.
I hate it.
The garden, I'm sure, is not that bad, is it?
That's beautiful. I can't believe it. You're here.
Hello, Yoko. How's it been? I've not met you, but Arthur's told us lots. Come on, guys. So has Richard explained what's behind us?
This is pottery,
This is your pottery shed.
but maybe too good for pottery now.
Yes, it's too good. Maybe I can
Beautiful,
make a little tea house.
That's what we talked about.
You're talking my sort of language, a nice tea house, and I'll call again to check up on it.
Very beautiful. Thank you.
Well, we thought we'd try and create something here in London to remind you of home.
Yes, definitely it is.
And does it do that?
Yes, that's so beautiful. That's even better than my parents' one.
And you can't say fairer than that. A little bit of Tokyo in 2 days flat.
Every Japanese garden is filled with hidden meanings and symbols, some of which we've included. But since they say that a garden is only finished when nothing else can be taken away, we've made sure that there is now simplicity where once there was confusion. And as for the obligatory tea house, it might have to double as a pottery shed, but for once at least, it's going to fulfill its symbolic role. You look beautiful, Miho.
That's gorgeous. Wow. Is that just hot water?
Can I try?
Yes, of course.
I have to do that. Thank you. And I taste it.
And I'll ask, how is it?
Willie, you try it. It's very nice.
It's nice, actually. Would you like some jelly?
I'll try some, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I think everything needs one.
You're very welcome.
It must take hours waking up in the morning, go to work.
You're always late.
Quick cup of tea.
That's right.